Welcome to Out of Pocket. I'm Zach Schwartz. Gentlemen, did you enjoy any of the basketball tonight?
Fellas, let me just tell you a quick story before we start all the basketball chicanery. Had an amazing experience today. I was minding my business. Got to meet Mike Tyson, living legend. And here's what I say about Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson's like 5'8", 5'9", and he will whoop my ass. Like, looking at him, I was so scared, but he's such a nice, lovable dude. But was around a bunch of dudes, bunch of tall dudes, and I was like, he could fuck everybody up in this room if he felt so inclined to do it, and we would all just have to take the fade or try to run for cover. But nonetheless, and I snagged some weed off of him, so God is good. That was the most important part of the story.
I've actually met Mike, and what was really like surprising about him was how short he was. Meaning he was fighting people that were 6'2" and 6'3", but also how big his fucking hands are. His fists are as big as my head, G. I think he could literally take my head off. That dude is
one punch
ridiculous.
Murder.
I'm sad I'm the only one on this podcast that hasn't met Mike Tyson yet. I want those the ear gummies that he's got.
What is that?
Did you get those?
What is that?
Most phenomenal products I've ever seen. With Mike Tyson bites or whatever, but it's got the ear.
Yeah. Oh, bro. If I had told you, bro, if 20 and change years ago, I told you that Mike Tyson was going to sell gummies of Evander Holyfield's ears and cash the fuck out, you'd be like, nah. Yeah, that's incredible. No marketing. Shot.
That's how you stay rich, okay? That's because crypto not going to do it, but we'll get to that later.
Oh, bro, the crypto crash is just like that. I didn't know this, but that's apparently I fucking love that shit.
Hey, send me all of that. Send me all that. I'm trying to tap in. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, watching it crash?
Yeah. Send me all that. I want to read all that info. I want to read all that.
It's delicious.
I know people that quit like creative director jobs at Google. You know what I'm saying? To jump into crypto and NFTs. And that motherfucking shit just...
We'll get there.
I ain't happy about it.
I have some things on my mind. I'm taking an L too, and I am happy about it because there was some snooty ass shit, but we can get to that.
There was some snooty. That's the thing about me. People was talking really, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. Real down the nose.
Right, oh yeah.
All right. The Miami Heat have moved on to the conference finals with the help of a terrible, awful game from James Harden. James only took 2 shots in the second half. Mind you, they traded Ben Simmons because Ben Simmons only shot like 3 or 4 times in their elimination game, and James gives them this. With a $47.5 million contract sitting right at the edge of this game, at the edge of the table. Gentlemen, what do you think of the Sixers team? Do you think Doc keeps his job? Where do you guys want to begin?
I'll quickly start. If I'm James Harden after a performance like that, I'm going to choose not to opt in. And I'm going to take, I'm going to punish myself. I'm going to take the vet minimum with the Los Angeles Lakers. Just as a punishment for this performance ever.
We don't want them. What? Bro.
We'll take Jaime's.
9 shots in a game where you have $270 million riding on this. You know what I'm saying? That's the max. That's the max deal he's looking for. $270 million and you're still not inspired? You know what I'm saying? Like in a elimination game, bro. I don't want it. I don't want to be anywhere near that. I genuinely think he's washed. I think we've seen the best of James Harden. I think James Harden, what we just saw, we're gonna see much more of this. 9 shots. He wasn't even trying. If he's not gonna try in this situation, when is he gonna try?
James, don't listen to them. I had nothing to do with this, James. If you see me at a club in Hollywood, do not press me. You can have my chain. You can have my wallet. You can have whatever you want. But look, I'll just say this. It's tough. Obviously, when that trade went down, Sixers fans were happy. Harden saw the incense burning and all the quantum physics and all that other stuff. He was tired of it. The Pythagorean theorems and all that other shit. Like, let me go ahead and make my next move, my best move, get out of here. Saw flashes, I believe, in Game 4. Right, Harden he was energized, enthused. We did this show, and we were definitely, I think y'all kind of said he wasn't going to do it again. I wanted to still believe, so I will eat that L. I will take it, but it's tough, man. You don't know where to go from here. And frankly, it's going to be some crazy shit that goes on this offseason because dudes are going to join forces. They're going to basically be like, if KD and Steph and Clay could have did it a few years ago, I might as well do the same thing because I'm tired of taking these L's. So bags are going to be forfeited, unfortunately, because I love to see these guys maximize their bags. But if you're the Sixers, Doc Rivers, where do you go from here? Because it's not going to get any better. Like, who you bringing in?
LinkedIn, monster.com, wherever you can update your resume.
There are people still on Monster.
Ready. Get that CV ready.
And don't come to LA,
Bro,
Doc. Please.
I'm interested.
Genie?
Like, would Morey is the only crazy enough about Harden, who loves him like his only son, that would maybe give him that max after seeing what he did, these final few games in the season. You know what I mean? Like, in the playoffs in the season. And so I'm wondering, like, dog, everybody else on the planet is like, this dude isn't worth 270. You can't throw 270 at him. Morey might be the one person that will.
But, like, don't you look at Tyrese Maxey and how fucking awesome he is, and you're like, if I dump James Harden and I can get, 60 cents on the dollar for him in the trade, as far as, like, I'll get two good shooters or a good defender and a good shooter back. That's interesting. And, I think Embiid being hurt them. But, bro, if you're James Harden, just go out shooting. Shoot 40 times in this game and just miss all of them. Because that is still better than going, I know, bro. And then can I say, did you guys see the clip of Doc Rivers begging them to try?
No, I didn't.
Did you see that?
No, I didn't.
Oh, bro, I'll send it to you. It's so bad.
Josiah shaking with laughter.
Dude, it's
Can y'all try?
John, it's like,
come on, dog.
I'm not joking.
He knows
when
his
I say
job's
it's
on the
akin to,
line,
like,
and he can't throw Timothy Harden under the bus because Morey loves him. You know what I mean? So like he has nobody to throw under the bus. It's really on Doc this time, and he's gonna take the major L.
It felt like if you were coaching like a youth basketball team and everyone's like not paying attention. You're like, hey, I just need you guys to try. That was the message during a timeout.
I got a dead serious question for you guys. Do you think Doc's barber, knowing that Doc and the Sixers are going to get smacked in these type of games, does he put extra effort to making that lineup look as crisp as possible, or is he only going like 85%? Because I'm not going to waste my barbering skills making this lineup look this flawless because you're about to get your ass whooped by Eric Spoelstra. So I might give your ass a bowl cut. I'm just trying to,
No, I think knowing how much those clips are going to get played, you got to make sure it's very, very crispy, very clean.
Doc's not going to do his job, but you can do yours. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well said.
I'm working these miracles, Glenn, and this is what you giving me, dog? I'm working miracles with these blades and clippers, and this is the performance we getting?
The way he's holding on to that lining, bro. I mean, that is miraculous indeed. You feel
clinging for dear life.
All right, the other game we had going tonight, Mavs Suns. As of now, obviously the Mavs took this one. I bet Luka to score over 40 tonight. I was bothering the fuck out of you guys about this. I bet $50 on it. I would have made 130. Luka has 33 right now, and they're up like 30. So that shit is probably not going to happen, but it is what it is. Who do you guys got for Game 7?
I don't. The way Chris Paul's playing is worrisome, and for them to get bullied the way they got bullied on both sides of the ball, you know what I mean? Like anybody that was on Luka was being disrespected in the worst way Luka could figure out to disrespect them. You know what I mean? We've seen multiple times him going up through the middle and just booming, blowing by whoever was guarding him. So I mean, I think Luka, like he's like, I think he's the one that could pull this off. But I mean, I would hope the Suns will figure it out. I think the Suns are the better team. But if they like play anywhere near like what they played today, bro, they could definitely be going home early.
Yeah.
I mean, Luka, shout out to Luka, Negro tendencies. So I'm not going to say he's from Slovenia anymore. He's from Grovenia because he got them Negro tendencies. But I saw a stat. I want to say that they hadn't won a game on TNT and they were undefeated on ESPN. So that's held true. Game 7.
Who finds these stats? Who found
the internet? I might have got sacked too. I'm not even sure.
It has to be the internet.
Because when people are like, I sacked you.
Ball sack sports. Yeah.
I have my sacks are big enough. I'm not tripping. Like, you didn't sack this direct deposit. That's the most important thing. Now we want to start getting in pockets and playing big bank takes little bank. Let's have conversations. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all be happy with ratios. Like I ratioed them. Like I ratioed this direct deposit. It doesn't say. I don't know where the games are at, where these Game 7s are going to be. It says TBD still on my ESPN app, courtesy of Caesar Sportsbook. But that's what it says. Eyes courtesy of Caesar. No, I'm not. This is like, well, I forget who it was it Kobe who wore different shoes every game just to try and get the deal and get the bag right? Like, yeah, I'm wearing different shoes right now. Let you guys know what happens when you invest. But I don't know what we're talking about. But look at Ghana Cheeks. If the Suns go back to Phoenix, CB3 plays like that, it's going to be disappointing, right? His legacy is going to take a humongous ding. He's the formidable hope to dethrone this Warrior squad, which looks like it's going to head to the finals. And is the only human being that still can give us hope of smacking the Splash Brothers cheeks so we can clown Warriors fans all summer, too.
Booker didn't look good either, bro. Like, nobody, DeAndre Ayton first half was the only one playing for real this scene. Booker had, 6?
I think if you're a Suns fan, you're hoping they just packed it in knowing Game 7, let's just rest it for that. I really don't believe any team does that shit, though. So, like,
me neither.
And the worst part, genuinely, one of the scariest parts is that Spencer Dinwiddie's suddenly hitting shots. And, from LA, Spencer Dinwiddie, like, not been great in this series.
Struggling in the playoffs, period. You know what I'm saying? So
all of a sudden, he's cashing threes, and it's like, that's not good. That's just another weapon for Luka to finally have. So
Jalen's he's getting back busy again these last few games. You know what I mean? So
I got an interesting segue for us, but I will say, didn't Spencer Dinwiddie take some of his bread in cryptocurrency?
Ooh. Oh, great transition.
So my point is, before we transitionise, all I want to say is, them chips are going down, so he needs to get that bag right. He's seen the tumble. He's seen the tumble too. OBJ getting that knee right because he need to get his bags right back. And everybody was taking their bread in crypto. What were y'all thinking? Okay, Rick Ross sons you guys all, a man who chicken wings, but had the brilliance to say we're gonna do thighs now too. Okay, it's a chicken wing shortage. We doing thighs now.
Best part of the chicken.
The best part
on that
easily. I'm a leg guy. But I will never hate on the thigh. It's beautiful, delicious.
They've bamboozled y'all forever, bro. That thigh is delicious, man.
So much juicy meat.
Oh man.
Gotta really fuck up to get those, make them dry.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean?
You gotta be a real bum.
Like bowling with bumpers, you know?
You fuck up a thigh.
Really easy to cook those right.
You really a non-cooking ass motherfucker. You fucking thigh up.
You can't be fucking thighs up, dog.
Just quit, bro.
For real. Yeah, for those that don't know, the crypto market is completely imploding right now. It's very complicated as to why. It's hilarious is all I will explain. There's a YouTuber named CoffeeZilla. It's great videos that'll kind of explain it. I'll send it to you, John.
Zach, you're late with that shit.
Like, I need that.
I would love these explainer videos so I can know what's going on. My Caucasian friends try to send me.
You know I love that weird stuff, bro. Run me all of that.
It's wild why it's happening, and but like it's $10,000. It's dropped. And the NFT market has collapsed
that was a bubble,
around it.
I remember talking to Gardy, and I was like, I don't know, man. Like I think the technology with NFTs is really good.
Oh, for sure.
I mean, I think it's really smart with the smart contracts and all that. But that the digital art bubble, that was obviously not going to last. You know,
bro, this shit was like Disney bucks, but a little bit more fungible. Like, just buy these Disney dollars with your regular dollars. You can only use them here, dipshit. I want to give you this Disney. I got a Disney 10 for you. It's just like a regular 10. But Zach, and okay, I'm only one to race bait and pay the race card when necessary. And this is not a whole scathing indictment of the entire race, but I blame white people for this. Okay, but a certain sector of white people, Zach, okay, they're super snooty about this shit, condescending in their tone with how they spoke to us. Oh, you monkeys, Mayo's monkeys, snow roaches, Nutella monkeys, whatever. You guys just can't wrap your heads around this. You put it here and it's fungible, but it's a JPEG and whatever. But just had this snooty ass condescending attitude.
Stay broke, boomer, all that type of.
So guess what? I invested in crypto and I'm taking it out right now, but I'll take it happily because I knew you guys were idiots and I was just waiting for this moment to literally light a new one under your cheeks. But it's just like I'm gonna take it back a couple months. I was at an event Super Bowl week, kind of getting snooty booty and just kind of talked to in a tone like, ooh. With all this stuff, NFT talk, and it's like, dog, what do you know? Real invest in shit that actually is fun. Oh, it's like a baseball card. No, it's not. I know what that Ken Griffey Jr. card meant to me. I know what that Shaq Ricky card meant to me. I know it got me too.
It didn't give me nothing.
There was like a 3-year window when everybody was hitting it. And just like crypto, everybody's like, motherfucker, just a sheet of paper with a picture on it, dog. Like, what? This is one step above a JPEG. Let me print this out and put it on the joint. But It's sad to see. I hope it bounces back, but I also feel like there's some chicanery going on, running the numbers low so they can buy low again, run them back up, sell high, and keep the same formula repeating because idiots will still keep buying it.
I think crypto is like owned by like a large amount, like 60% of crypto is owned by like very few people.
Yeah.
So crypto was created to like kind of balance out, wealth, but it's not that. It's the opposite, and it's used for a lot of wild, activity. So like, dog, it's a shady space, and very few people could do something to affect the entire market. You know what I mean?
The funny thing is there are people that are holding that have like genuinely billions of dollars. So they are a billionaire in crypto, but can't actually spend that money or convert it because if they do, the price will crash. So they're like, okay, at most I could give you like $1 million, 100,000, but it's just stuck because as soon as they burn that, the whole thing goes down. But one of the interesting things is you potentially new Twitter owner Elon Musk bought Twitter with Tesla shares, and Tesla famously took a lot of Bitcoin as an asset. So as Bitcoin's crashed, Tesla's prices crashed, and Elon's on loans. So as the Tesla stock goes lower,
and they have a recall of like 130K cars, which is I think more than half of the cars they've sold.
Sounds like he's getting like the Duke brothers. The Duke brothers are trading places. Turn the machines back on.
Yeah. As that shit goes lower, Elon could forfeit that loan, but it would take a lot for that to happen. But kind of fun to watch.
Cryptocurrency is literally Herbalife, but without the delicious protein shakes. Okay, I would do that Herbalife pyramid for them delicious protein shakes with just the appropriate amount of water and scoop mixture, throw a little ice in there. You don't even get that with crypto. You get a JPEG. You get a video of somebody's highlights off YouTube. Like I saw that Shaq highlight on YouTube, player. What do you really own? Yeah. Like, what are we talking about?
Did anybody get y'all? Did anybody get y'all? And one of them like, prepaid legal got me, dog. They got me. I was trying to sell those pyramid schemes. I got prepaid legal got me, bro.
LifeWave patches, bro. LifeWave patches,
bro. It's 2005. They got all up in me, bro.
$200
in college, bro. Hurt me.
At ASU, there was some energy drink company coming around telling people you get a BMW, but it's like wrapped in the energy drink logo. And I'm like, do you really want to drive that anyway? Like with all the logos and boxes in your car and shit. And my buddy's like, no. And he's like explaining to me on a piece of paper, this. And I just drew, just like The Office, just drew the triangle around it. It was a pyramid scheme. And he was like, I got to get out of this. But very quickly, Odell Beckham.
What face did he make when you did that?
He was like, triangle. No. He goes, no. Just. And then he's like, I got to get out of this. I got to call. It was just like, bro, in The Office, the same shit that happened to Michael happened to my friend.
You drew the triangle. You had to physically draw the triangle for him to see him getting jumped. Yeah. That is great.
But Odell, I believe when Odell chose to take that contract, a mil in Bitcoin, it was about $64,000 per Bitcoin. As of today, $28,000. So if he cashed it and like dumped it, he's good. Now maybe he didn't need to, and he can just wait for it to come back up.
I hope he lied.
He's lost about half.
I hope he lied and said he was going to get into some crypto. Just give me the regular cash, dog. I'll get to it. Yeah. I'll get to it later.
Odell's obviously not hurting for money, and neither are these athletes. The richest, our highest paid athletes.
That's a fucking segue, Zach. For that ass, you are supreme segue being. Shout out to you. Sorry for fucking up your flow and your chi, but that was wonderful. Because even I was like, damn, okay, we weren't going to talk about that shit. Okay, let's get it.
Thank you. We're, slowly but surely, I'm getting better at this Ryan Seacrest ass shit. We're getting there. All right, highest paid athletes. Were there any surprises for you guys? So I can go through them right now. 8, Canelo. 7, Roger Federer. 6, Kevin Durant. 5, Steph Curry. 4, Neymar. 3, Cristiano Ronaldo. 2, LeBron James. Number 1, Lionel Messi. Those are total earnings.
I think the craziest.
Bro, LeBron made $121 million last year.
Lobos.
That's fucking crazy.
Loan us some money, Bron. I think, as our esteemed producer Charles mentioned before the show started, Federer made 90.7, but literally 90 off the court. He only made like 700 racks. And I'm not one to pocket watch or any of those type of things.
But it's literally out here for everybody to see.
But if you're a pro athlete, it would seem like the bulk of your bread, but he's literally 90 mil off the court. Gillette, all types of goodness. But get your bags. I'm about getting bags with doing as minimal on-court work as possible because sports are tiring. Let's just be real. Competition's exhausting.
I mean, he's a well-known name, but he's falling the fuck off. You know what I mean? So he can help you sell your razors. He ain't gonna get you a dub though. You shouldn't put that 50 on him like you put on Luka today.
But in Europe though, they still rocking the skinny short, the skinny the thigh high joint. He's getting all that type of stuff off. The janky Nikes. Euro's like weird shit. So I can see him moving bags out there.
Yeah.
Kevin Durant, 92 mil. He made, what did he make off the field? He made more off the field, 50 mil off the field. Good for Kevin Durant.
I mean, Kevin Durant does a lot of things. I know him. One of the big draws for him to go to the Bay was all of that. You know what I'm saying? That tech money
investment.
And so so he does really good with that. And I think he tries to like model himself after LeBron with like the production company, boardroom, all that type of stuff. So yeah, he's smart in how he moves, bro. You know what I'm saying? So it doesn't surprise me.
Those tech bags are lovely. Yeah. Hey, just invest in this little. Got this thing called Uber. They just pick people up. Did
Nas invest in that? Did Nas? Nas has some wild investments where he's like way more rich off of investments than he is of his 30-year rap career. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Canelo, 85 mil in the ring, 5 mil outside, which is just sort of sad because everyone else on this list is making. Even Neymar, his bag was kind of light.
Boxing, bro. That speaks to boxing.
Give Mayweather
the biggest boxer in the world is only getting 5 mil from like ad dollars or like
But that's got to
sponsorships.
Yeah, he's getting the 90 in the ring. I mean, I wonder what Floyd was. I know Floyd used to get those like $300, $400 million checks, and that shit used to just crack me up. Like
Floyd would make $100 million for one fight. He make $100 million for one fight. You know what I'm saying? So off of like Floyd's, promoting this stuff and all that.
Floyd sees these lists come out and he's like, broke asses, I could beat all of you in one night. I could do one night of fighting and beat all these motherfuckers.
Fire up the Jake Paul. I'll happily pay to see Floyd and Jake Paul rematch it up. Floyd should just start fighting like, I don't even know, who, like him versus like Cole Drago or whoever. Like let them dudes just go toe-to. Have him just fight absurdly large human beings, but really give them the technical boxing, rabbit punches and all that goodness.
Does he have a fight coming up? I thought there was like another like recreational type thing he's supposed to be doing.
Motherfucker be fist fighting for recreation.
He teasing one.
He went over. Didn't he go over to Japan and fight somebody for like 16 seconds and got tens of millions of dollars just on some?
God is good.
Oh God,
bro.
I see what you've done for others.
I was working on a video about Floyd. And I can't find the story anymore, so maybe I'm misremembering. But he once placed a bet in Vegas, and didn't like the bet and tried to get to the casino to cancel it and mounted the curb, if I remember correctly, trying to get there. I can't find it anymore. I know I read that story. Like, I'm not just misremembering.
Do you know where you can't find it, Zach? Because Floyd paid to have that shit wiped from... Motherfucker be paying to have stuff wiped from the internet. Imagine how much bread you have. You can just get the whole thing just wiped from the internet. Oh, no, that didn't even happen, dog. Nah, it didn't even happen.
Yeah. For real. He knows, bro.
How'd the story end?
He tried to get to the casino to cancel the bet, and they're like, bro, that's not how betting works. And he's like, whatever, I'm Floyd Mayweather. I have the infinite money glitch. More money appears tomorrow.
I waste more money driving here. You feel me?
He's like, looks at his watch. He's like, actually, the 9 strip clubs I own already made that money back. It doesn't even matter. He just disappeared, So good for him. All right, you guys got anything you want to plug ahead of the weekend?
No.
I'm really ready to get super high and watch and listen to this Kendrick album. So
did it drop at 9? Then we
it already dropped. It already dropped.
Then we fucked. And for those at home, we don't take this shit live, so we're not tricking any of you guys. Some of y'all are dumb enough to think that that's the case, but nonetheless, still support or appreciate you guys. Thank you for running our numbers up. Okay, but nonetheless. Those are like viewing events now, right? You got to get right on at 9 because you have to see who's going to pander for what track and who's going to pretend like what track's good that isn't or whatever. Like, the one he did with this guy was really hot. It's like, shut up.
When they start to get super deep with explanations, I love how people are mocking people now.
Yeah.
And folks don't know if it's real or not. Like it's
notice the way his nose is shifted to the right 14 degrees. That represents the 14 degrees of hell.
He's a third to the a third in the screen, so that it imitates the heart valve or some shit. Like
I saw that one.
That one I got down with.
The one chick was like, that's just like something you like. What she say? It's like it's the law of thirds. So
rule of thirds. It's like a film rule.
It's a film rule. What the fuck are you talking about, G?
But when he was doing the heart palpitations, somebody that really started. And then the Oklahoma thing, I think that one actually was real. Whatever that meant, like you know,
that one is very that one's very interesting, and it's just nice. I mean, it feels like because there's so much stuff going on content wise, we don't really have moments like this anymore, where everyone like turns to look and listen. And I'm very excited to jump in and listen to it as well. I mean, bro, I was like so down bad waiting for something good. I fucking listened to the Jack Harlow album at midnight,
Jesus
and boy,
Christ.
that shit sucked.
I mean, it seemed like the whole internet turned on him. But what's wild is Future just dropped the album, and I forgot he dropped the album till somebody asked me if I finished it. And I was like, I actually forgot to finish. I don't know if I finished or not. You know what I mean? Like, bro.
Yeah.
Remember in our youth when that was like the tape would come out, or you know the CD, and literally had to go grab it, get it, or
driving to Target, Tower Records, the day
not
it dropped.
there. Oh, we got to go over here. Oh, we got to go over to this box. I know they don't fuck with this shit, so I'm gonna go over here and get it.
Do you remember? This could be the social club. Do you remember the last CD you bought? Actual disc.
It might have been Good Kid, Mad City.
Wow.
Oh, what?
It might be.
Wow.
Mine is I actually went intentionally and bought Yeezus on
Wow.
on
was a long
the
time
CD
ago, though, too.
but just because the way that it looked, I was like, fuck it, I want to see it.
I buy albums now. Like I haven't bought a CD in
The
probably
vinyl.
a decade. I buy vinyl. Yeah, I buy vinyl albums.
Yeah.
Damn, you know it's crazy. The
Totally
last
do it.
time, this is gonna be some high shit for your guys' asses, but the last CD you bought was the last time you bought a CD. Like, did you know going in? You probably
No,
thought
this
like,
is the last time. I
I'm gonna
didn't
buy
think
more
that.
CDs after this, like magazines. Like, when's the last time you bought a magazine? I remember I bought a
think
Slam
that.
magazine in like 2016, and this is like the last time I'll ever buy a magazine. And the only reason I bought it because I was in the shit.
Yeah, I remember talking to you about that. I remember the other thing, kids won't know the pain of trying to use your teeth to fucking get that security strip off of it to get those shits open.
I said I had a homie that
annoying
would
as
steal
fuck.
the joints and CDs for me in high school, bro. Because I mean, I wasn't trying to pay that $19.99 in high school off my Hardee's, checks, bro. All those are going to Air Max. You know what I'm saying?
Egregious.
But it was funny.
Yeah.
I had the homie. I'm like, yo, where you get this from? He's like, I do all my shopping at Best Buy. Wasn't no shopping going on. You wasn't no Tinder being exchanged. You feel me?
Piracy got me through a lot, but every once in a while I was like, you know what? I want to have this like as it's presented in my car. So I can listen to it as it is.
Damn.
Anyway.
CD cases all
riddance,
on the
though.
car and shit.
Good
Just-
riddance, though.
Good riddance.
I like
Hey,
it.
you had the fucking book that you had to flip through to find the shit.
You had to store it. Remember those?
It
Those
gets scratched.
those big storage. Yeah, I'm cool on that, bro.
Yeah. All right, gentlemen. Have a great weekend, everybody.
Bienvenuti.
Oh, hello, Buckets. Did you enjoy that video? Well, make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Go to the channel, check out some of the other videos we have. They're all fantastic. Also, like the video and make sure to comment on it, anything you want to tell any of us.